How you doing, boss?
How you doing, Mr. Mayor?
I'm good.
Good to see you.
And you are?
Huh? The press.
Who at the press?
Just,
If you can't identify yourself, you're a security risk.
I'm a security risk? No, I'm not.
If you can't identify
That's not true.
Public meeting?
No, this is my meeting,
Oh, you think so?
and I run this meeting.
Oh, so you think
And I
you
don't, okay, I'll just have a cup. You know, your opinion.
What did I do, sir? I was just waiting for the meeting to start.
No way to conduct what you're trying. You didn't even communicate with that.
Because the mayor walked up to me claiming that I have to identify. I don't have to identify myself. Are we going to have an issue
I'm
here?
not going to have anybody in here with a mask who won't identify themselves. They can submit open requests, but I consider it a security risk. This is a public meeting, and what's been going on across the meeting at public events, particularly with people who prefer to remain anonymous. I don't want them in the room. I feel unsafe.
This is my COVID mask.
So then you can stand outside the door. All right, stand outside the door.
I don't know why you had an
Stand
issue with me.
outside.
This is the first time we've ever met.
I asked you to identify yourself. Forget the mask. You won't identify yourself.
It's not, is
You
it
won't
public comments?
identify himself.
Is it time for
He's
public
got a
comments?
mask.
You're making assumptions. You're making assumptions.
No, what I'm doing is I have public safety in mind. So if you can't comply, you will not be called on, and I'm going to.
Governor Murphy said you have to flatten the curve. Only my mask like this, my COVID mask. But now I'm going to wear it like this to make a statement that it's my First Amendment right, because what he did to me was wrong. Before they came in, I was up here alone. I came here separate from everybody. That I don't understand what that issue was, and you're going to see the footage later.
Okay, great. I'm calling for attorney filling in for tonight. So if indeed, because this is a public meeting, so you do have to identify yourself, because it's public record, therefore.
The Open Public Meetings Act does not say I have to identify myself. The Open Public Meetings Act says when it's a public time to speak, let them speak. When that time comes, that time will come. But everything's being recorded.
Yeah, they never gave me any problems the last 4 meetings that I remained
So
anonymous, so I don't.
his issue was the mask and not identifying yourself?
Correct, and I was wearing the mask like this
He
at
said
that
he didn't
moment
feel
in time.
safe. He said if they're not willing to show their face, then I don't
And
feel
this is
safe.
before the other guy came in with his mask. But I mean, what do I have to do with another person?
Nothing, absolutely nothing.
And it's not even that. He didn't even see that person.
guys
Yeah, he didn't even know that guy was in the building.
The meeting has started.
I'm gonna, yeah.
You guys aren't together, as long as you're not disruptive,
doesn't matter.
you're all good, you know what I mean?
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Due to the events tonight, Counselor, if you would, is this on?
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Upon the advice of council, the mayor and the body has chosen today to based upon safety concern, they have elected to adjourn the meeting due to what they view to as a public threat and to members of the public not being able to identify themselves today. Therefore, the meeting will be adjourned. And again, the underlying basis is that the council at this time feels that it is a public threat. It is a threat to their safety if the meeting were to continue should the members not identify themselves. On the advice of council, I am advising that they adjourn the meeting if as the council has voted that based on their own safety concerns.
All right, is there a motion?
I make a motion to adjourn.
Is there a second?
Second.
Roll call?
Councilpersons Roberts.
Yes.
Valka.
Yes.
Khaleesi.
Yes.
Sinarski.
Yes.
Zabrowski.
Sorry about this, everyone, but I do feel in lieu of what's happening across the country that people, I don't care about the mask, it's the refusal to identify that it is a threat.
First Amendment?
No,
It wasn't my time to speak yet.
no.
I don't have to identify myself when a stranger walks up to me. Strangers are danger.
What a borough attorney. Look at the borough attorney. How much do they pay you? They don't. What do you do all day? What do you do all day? Wow. 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 I hope you're all proud of your council and your mayor.
Time's coming back up. I'm not with that.
Hey, would you escort them out, please? The meeting is over.
Everyone has to go then.
Hiding something is you, Mr. Mayor.
All right, guys, come on.
They just ended the meeting. They canceled the meeting because of us, because Christo would not identify himself. So, what happened?
No, the mayor made a statement to me. I was trying to respond, and,
You guys
and the
keep
cops are blocking my
keep doing
response.
that, but let's work our way out because everybody's gone.
Yeah, they're going. Okay. The cops did a good job here. They followed the law. They're not going to enforce an unconstitutional order, and the mayor didn't like it. The mayor is stopping the meeting because he doesn't feel safe. Yeah, these cops are good. These cops know what they're doing. They're on the ball. They're squared away, and the mayor is giving them a bad order.
So I'm grateful that the police got it right.
I don't
Two
have
thumbs
to
up
tell,
for Sayreville.
I don't have to tell my
Chief
name.
Dan, we love you.
So what a lot of people don't understand, that strip club and all the problems with that, you know who was mayor doing that? He was the mayor.
Yes.
When they talk about Palando and the corruption, he was the mayor at that time.
I'm coming back, and I'm gonna.
He was the
Yes,
mayor at that time.
exactly.
You
Yes,
look at that.
yeah.
He was the mayor when they had parked the 75, 80 trailers illegally and blamed Palando. Well, I'm not saying he was to blame. Well, where was the mayor? Was he sleeping, or was he in cahoots with Palando? He was the mayor. He acts like that was corruption under them. That was corruption under him because he was the mayor. You look at it; it's absolutely true. I know a woman who went and talked to him about all those trailers, and he said, "Oh, I'll take care of it." He was the mayor.
And Ken, I do believe that Zabrowski was the chief at the time. Zabrowski was off as the chief at the time.
That's what somebody said. I don't, yeah, I was questioning that. They were under his jurisdiction. Where the hell was he at the time? Palando wasn't a public official. Palando wasn't a public official.
But come on, everybody can.
If she's the borough attorney, she should have advised the mayor that people are allowed to wear masks COVID-19.
You can wear a mask, but you gotta identify yourself.
Yeah, when it's the time. When it's, I don't have to identify myself when you just walk up to me randomly.
I came here to talk about disabled vets and their Zoom access.
I came to investigate what happened to the councilwoman and all that corruption that was going on with.
But I want to talk about disabled vets.
Did you receive any bribes from Palando? I got the Oprah request. I got the Oprah request. Did you receive any bribes from Palando?
Wow.
I thought he was scared.
I thought he was scared.
He got in the car right in front of all of us.
Doesn't seem to be running for me.